Everybody come in, everybody to the party. We're online, online, we're online. Step into the night where all the stars are bright. We're back again to do this, and we're gonna do it right. Something wild's in the air, I just know. Everybody come in, everybody to the party. We're online, online, we're online. Step into the night where all the stars are bright. We're back again to do this, and we're gonna do it right. Something wild's in the air, I just know.
Hi, chat. How we doing? I'm gonna mute YouTube now. I don't know. I leave YouTube unmuted, like in the browser, not YouTube itself, just because I want to listen to the song. Is that weird? Welcome, Festiva. I need to start my Hex bounty grind, but I'm lazy. Fair. Welcome, Requiem. How is everyone today? It is Friday, April 11th. In case anyone had lost track of their days. I know that occasionally you will. Welcome, Lion. Ugh. Sorry. I've been drinking Aquafina, like, for years as, like, my primary water source. And lately, I'm just pulling the lids off, and, like, the little, like, connecting bit to the bottle just comes off with the cap. And it's annoying. Ugh. Anyway, how are we all doing this week? It was a good week. It is a fantastic week. We do actually have a bit going on today. We always have 14. Not 14. God. 6. Final Fantasy 6. And we are going to be recording a video today. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it off stream or on stream, but I just decided we're going to do it on stream. I'm a bit tired, but I'm about to start my workout. Whoa! I didn't get to do that yet. I'm hoping I can get my at least some bit of a workout in before tonight, because after stream, I'm shaving my dog. He had a bath about an hour ago because, oh boy, he needed it. And then tonight I'm going to shave him because, oh boy, he needs it. Especially because it's getting warmer where I live. Case in point, I usually put like some plastic up over my window in my office because it keeps the cold air out and the warm air in. And that is now off the window, which means we've hit that point in the year where it's like, we need some airflow. So, yeah. So let's see. Let's start recording that video now. Why not? We'll start that now. That way we're not waiting too much time for the VG game to start. So, and I'm now recording. I will edit that out later. I have to do the same thing to my Yorkie. Yeah. Stop recording for a moment just because. What region I live in? Temp? I'm in California. I'm gonna go as far as just say California, because saying what region might narrow it down a little bit. But it's about 70 degrees today. Let's put it that way. As far as my dog, he's a Shih Tzu, and he's like 12, maybe 13 now. He's definitely older. And he has some like not foam. Foam's the wrong word. It's like earworm wax gunk in his ears. And I've been putting some of this like stuff in his ears to like make it work. And yeah, so along with the bad, I'm gonna be cleaning that out of his ears tonight. And hopefully that will be happier, and then we can try to keep it a bit more under control. But he's a nasty boy, and he needs some love. So he's gonna get that tonight. All right, time to work out. Fair enough. Yeah, doggo ear cleaner. Yeah. It's like it's come to a point where it's like you can like when I'm rubbing his ears, like you could feel it, like just the gunk, like the globs and hardened bits, and it's disgusting. And I feel bad I left it go this long, but oh well. All right, now we're recording. So chat, mild topic. I wanted to complain today. Well, I wanted to complain in general, but Oh, sorry. I was kind of screaming. I could feel my throat being like, "Hey, please stop." Ugh. All right. Now that we've done our video, I will have the weekend to edit that. So which means we'll be starting 6 in just a moment. I gotta open it. But I hope that the Switch 1 isn't ignored, especially with the prices of the Switch 2. Again, I don't think the price of the console is too bad. It's coming down to the nitty gritty of like the games, like Mario Kart being 80. As much as I don't like the $70 price tag, I pretty much was under the assumption that that was going to be the case because of how the game industry has gone. But truly, genuinely, I don't see how it's gonna go over too well for them. Like 70 is already pushing it. I don't know. We'll see. Switch 1 should have been discounted. Don't want to buy a Switch 2 because we get an OLED in a few years. I don't mind not having an OLED immediately. I don't know. I've always kind of been the one person of like, OLEDs are nice, but OLEDs are like a mild, like gaming itself is a luxury, yes, but OLEDs feel more like an extra luxury, if that makes sense. Of like, is it nice to have? Absolutely, it's nice to have an OLED, but I don't necessarily need an OLED to enjoy what I'm playing. But the Switch 1 should have been discounted. I absolutely agree. It's a little bit of a shame the Switch 1 wasn't discounted when the Switch 2 was announced. I don't need one, but we know it's going to have better battery and more storage when it comes out. Oh yeah, it will, because they're going to be able to tack on better hardware onto it, because hardware will have advanced by that period of time. Of course, it's not going to matter. The Switch 2 is going to come out, and then, while I'm not 100% sure it's going to be like, I'm not expecting like a Steam Deck 2. I saw a comment on a post Akko made. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want to like cause them problems. Here. They said, so Akko said, I love my Steam Deck, and this was a response to Pippa saying, do you not have Switch 1s? Which is a joke of the Diablo Immortal announcement a few years ago. And I just responded saying, honestly, I think people might be more open to paying for a Steam Deck OLED over the Switch 2 because we're still years away from the Steam Deck 2 or whatever it's going to be called. And the OLED model is actually better and not just a better screen from the original, which is true. The Steam Deck OLED is just flat out a better system from the original Steam Deck. Not enough of one to make people go, I need to buy one because that much of a better, it's not. But it's just enough to make people go, okay, maybe I would buy it. And someone responded saying, Switch 2 is quite literally more powerful though, and with a 120 Hz screen, to many people, the 120 Hz is more important than it being OLED. And according to everyone who went to the hands-on event at Switch 2 screen, is better than the Switch OLED screen by a mile. And despite it all, it's still cheaper than the Steam Deck OLED by a whole $100. Yes, but actually, I think I got another comment, and that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it was this comment saying Steam Deck 2 is coming out soon, possibly in 2026. Valve has made it very clear that it will exist. They said it will exist last year, that it was still a few years away. We're probably not looking until 2027 at the earliest. And the people do care about the hertz. People do care about the 120 hertz on the Switch too. People care about the ray tracing, the HDR, the DLSS. These are all things that are genuinely nice for the system, but they're not needed. And to justify the higher cost of the Steam Deck or the Steam Deck OLED, it has the entire Steam library, and you can emulate. I mean, people are going to advocate for that, but you can. The Steam Deck is far easier to emulate than any other console besides the other PC handheld, like the ROG or the ROG Ally X or the Lenovo Legion Go or the any other PC handheld on the market. People would rather emulate than support Nintendo. It is also a whole ass PC in your hands. Exactly. It is a whole ass PC in your hands. Exactly. So, look, I get the appeal of buying the Switch 2. I'm probably still buying one. I have my problems with it. God, I have my problems with it. And I'm not going to shut up about my problems with it. But it is flat out going to be an upgrade for my basic Switch, for my basic games. And there are still some games coming on it that I care about. That's not Mario Kart. So, I don't know. We're still at least a couple years from the Steam Deck 2. The Switch 2 isn't even out yet. We don't have a pre-order date anymore because Nintendo delayed the pre-order date because of quote-unquote tariffs. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, who wants to see the Final Fantasies? Sorry, I'm seeing some people comment on a post I liked. Hold on. Yeah, that's another thing that maybe. Convenient? Yeah, convenient. Lots of conveniency. Heard a rumor there was a meeting there today about lowering prices, but you know, rumor. Yeah. Look, okay. I don't like the $70. I don't like $80 even more. If we could just get down to like every game being $70, I think that's a happy medium. I think people will be way more okay with all their games being $70 than Nintendo doing whatever the hell they're doing with $80 and above. And I can actually feasibly say $80 and above. Because you know what came out today? And we're going to talk about this on Sunday during Nightwave. Apparently, the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild doesn't even come with the DLC. It comes with the upscaling DLC, but it doesn't come with the DLC. And it gets even better. The Switch 2 version, like the Switch 2, like the version that everyone touts, is coming with only the Switch 1 cart with the DLC code for the upscaling version, but it doesn't include a DLC code with the DLC. So you still gotta pay the $20 for the DLC. So it's actually gonna be $90 for all of Breath of the Wild now. Like if you want it on Switch 2. Or you can pay the $50 a year for NSO Plus. Or NSO Plus Expansion Pass, whatever they call it. I actually had a GotchaTuber do the Let Orange Man Bad randomly on a Star Rail drama video the other day. Yeah. And everyone is wondering if you upgrade your Breath of the Wild saves to Switch 1, if the DLC comes with it. Yes! That is something as well that people are like, well, what happens? I assume they do, because I'm going to assume it's the same account, essentially. I think it's very safe to assume, yes, they do. But we'll find out because I'm getting a Switch 2 and I have Breath of the Wild and all of its DLC. Maybe we'll do a stream the day it comes out and we'll try and go over like a lot of the new stuff that comes with it. Maybe. We'll see. I gotta get my new capture card first. My capture card shat the bed, chat. I've actually been in talks with Elgato about RMAing my capture card. In fact, just before we start, I'm gonna check my email just to make sure anything about that's not, like, changed. Because they've been emailing me back and forth. No, okay, nothing. So yeah, we'll see. All right, but no, yeah, hopefully, that's the thing about, I just went for jailbreaking, that's fair. Yeah, get a really early model, so, because the really early models of, like, Switch and Switch 2 are gonna be really good for, emulation. And not like, oh, they'll run emulated, but it's usually the original models that are the most easily jailbroken, so you can rip the carts for emulation. So we'll see. If I get a really early Switch 2, I will probably end up keeping it just for that. And if they ever announce like a Switch 2 OLED, I will probably get that one just so I can use my original model as like a jailbroken emulation beast. Like just making the emulation. I don't care if Nintendo gets mad at me. I don't. All right. Business has been awfully slow lately, thanks to the Empire. You're not the only one suffering. The Empire has been toppling towns and villages left and right. They're abusing their Magitek power and trying to take over the world. My kingdom was allied with the Empire until recently. No, I don't want to emulate. I just want to try and run everything on it, even things I shouldn't. That's fair. Everyone wants to jailbreak things for different reasons, and I think both reasons are incredibly valid. Because if I had like a first generation Switch, I probably would have actually turned it into a ripping machine, so I could rip all my carts, so I could emulate it on my Steam Deck. But I don't, because I bought it a year after the Switch came out. Like, my Switch is old. My Switch is 8 years old. God, it is 8 years old. I've come to accept I'm a filthy data hoarder. That's something else as well. Is, like, people are like, oh, I want to emulate Switch 2 games. Don't buy a Switch 2 until they lower the prices. But... God, sorry, chat. I really messed up my throat with the yelling. Fine. But I'm someone that actually likes, like, if I'm going to emulate it, I want to have it. Like, I bought a copy of Final Fantasy Tactics, the original Tactics, on PS1. You know why? Because I want to emulate it. And I feel better about finding ways to be able to emulate it myself and be like, well, screw you, I have it. It is literally in my physical collection. Thank you. I have a Gen 1 Switch, you want it? Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you. Maybe you don't want to be a slave to the Empire. Maybe you want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. So, to anyone calling me a Nintendo simp, if you watch today, you'll very easily be able to tell. I'm not. Give me just a second, chat. Okay, chat, give me just a moment. I didn't mention it. I did have a client coming by to drop off their computer so I could work on it. So I'm gonna go pick that up, and I will be back in about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna, well, let's leave the music on. Just say the model. There we go, I'm back. Oh. Oh, sorry, chat. I ran. I'm a little out of breath. Oh. I got a Vita, jailbroke it, and 2/3 of what I have on it, I've not properly played. Yeah. I kind of want to get a Vita. Just for that reason. But it's expensive and I have a Steam Deck. Time's up, he hates us. Oh, but I was running, chat. I wanted to make sure I got back and leave you all waiting. All right. Make a note that I picked up the computer. Okay. 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 You know, I think you may even be cuter than Maria. You know, for the sprites, I do appreciate how expressive this game is. All right, if Celeste becomes my wife, I'll help you. Otherwise, what? Are you crazy? Fine. Great, it's settled. On one condition. We flip this coin. If it's heads, you help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. The new Star Rail boss is BS? Yeah, I haven't logged. I logged into Star Rail, rolled for casters, and I haven't been on since. Well, Mr. Gambler, I like it. I accept. Celeste, are you serious? If you marry that guy... Ready? Heads, I win. Now it's time for you to uphold your end of the bargain. A valuable trinket indeed. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. That coin? Edgar, don't tell me. I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler, but that's part of the game now, isn't it? Ha! How low can you stoop? I love it! Alright, I'll help you. Bro is all for arranged marriage, he is. Gambling against the Empire with nothing to lose but my life. I haven't felt so excited in years. My life's a chip in your pile. Ante up. I can't believe this clunky old thing can fly. You sure it'll stay in the air? When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. You play your cards and fate plays hers. Not incorrect. They'll spot us in the air from miles away if we try to fly this thing into the Empire. We better land a safe distance away. That sounds like a good idea. I'll stay on board and keep the ship ready to take off at a moment's notice. It steals health and you have to wait till a meter fills up to do reduced damage to heal yourself. Ew. That sounds disgusting. It's Garlemald. No, wait. Wrong game. Ugh. Welcome to Albrook. All right. Any new weapons? You didn't tell me how to beat the boss, how the boss worked till after I beat it. Yeah, as often is the case. 2 bastard swords. I can afford it, not a problem. Wow, that is actually a pretty big jump. All right. That's even more of a jump. All right, cool. How funny would it be if you went, no, we're flipping again with a proper coin? I want my blonde wife, damn it. It'd be funny. Any armor upgrades? Technically, yes. I'm gonna buy 1. It lowers her magic. But it gain. Honestly, no, I'm good. Yeah, I figured. Emperor Gastal commissioned a painting from me, but what kind of painting should I do? All right, we have a relic shop. The only I don't have here is this, but I'll buy 2 of them. Why not? Just have them on hand. I think that's... Oh, no, we have a potion. Or not a potion, but like an elixir shop over here. Howdy, chat. Welcome, cat. I don't have any teleport stones. I guess having some of those on hand wouldn't be too bad. The thing that pissed me off with it was you do no damage to the dragon, but it could damage you in part 1. Also, it casts through its weak... Oh, ew. 20. Having some ethers on hand wouldn't be too bad. Maybe a 10. 5. 15. Yeah, there we go. How's everyone doing? I think we're doing great. I don't know why that wasn't updating. That's fine. Okay. Dude, we're down here now. At the start of phase 2, it nukes to 1 HP fun. I'm grinding 14. Fun. I'm feeling bad for the workout. Workouts are also just in general good. Also into the blackjack. Okay. I mean, entering the blackjack does technically count for, like, the achievement, but it's not like I'm going for the achievement. I don't know why I did that. Alright. So is this the observation post? This is Vector. Turns out the only thing I forgot was my healers. Everything else I remember rotations for. There are, but not when you eat greasy food and it feels like you got rocks in your stomach. Oh, fair. Very fair. Thank God for Acheron. Yeah, Acheron's just really good. Yeah, nothing here that's like, I should get this. How about armor? No. Yeah, lots of no. Okay. We should do a workout stream. I don't know how well that would go, but what do you do as a workout? Lately, I've been... Okay. Squats, sit-ups, and treadmill. Trying to get back into, like, the groove, essentially. It would go great! Let's go with that, yeah. Here's her bread and butter. Acheron's are slowly screwing her over, because if you can't get those debuffs off her, off your kind of dim, yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. Who's this one? Miranda. Oh. Take you through my workout tip. Yeah, the most important thing to do is every day, even if you do it poorly. Exactly. So I'm going to be doing some stuff. Try and get at least in my sit-ups in after stream. Because I really need to do those. Yeah, that's a 6-point increase. That's still better. Yeah, I lose magic. I'm sorry. Sabin. Sabin doesn't need it. Luck. Luck. Goods. Stand. Eh. Hero setups. I found the hard way they can injure your lower back. Oh yeah, no, I can. But that's why, like, you don't keep doing it. Like, if you need to take a break, even just to take, like, oh, you're hurting. Like, land your back and just, like, take some breaths or get up and drink of water. Like, it is okay to do that. Do some cherry pickers lightweight. It works out more than your, bleaks. Okay, I'm gonna double check with you because you actually have done that. What do you mean by that? Like cherry pickers specifically? Oh, new weapon for luck. Neat. All right. Okay. Holy water. Okay, that was probably that. All right. Oh, excuse me. If you sit down and lift your feet, and then have a small weight that you transfer side to side, touch your hips. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right now, my goal is just to, like, reduce my waist size, because getting back into some, like, properly fitting clothes is, you know, first and foremost the plan. Chocobo. So they're going flat, you're also toning? Yeah. That's a very good point. If you want, I can give you some low impact tips to help target specific areas. That, okay, please. Because I've always been very bad at, like, consistently keeping to a workout routine, because my brain has always been in the case, or the mind space of, why would I do that when there are things I would rather be doing, like playing video game? Even though typical workout, like, takes what, half an hour? And that depends on what you're doing. Like, if you're doing squats, like I did last Saturday, I did squats on stream because I was waiting for stuff in 14 anyway. So it's like, okay, well, I can do that while I'm just doing nothing else. And then I did a treadmill 2 days ago. Right? 2 days ago? Or was it yesterday? Either way, doesn't matter. Point being is I'm doing it, and I'm actually trying to stick to it this time, which is ideal. Along with chair pickers, planks, and bicycle crunches work well for reducing waist size. Yes, planks I do need to do as well. I was planning on adding planks to my routine as well. Ugh. Sorry, chat, my bad. I'm tired, but it's also been like a long week. Okay, can't do anything here. This is what I thought it was. Ugh. I start planks also. Yeah. My personal record plank time is 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get like, I'm gonna hopefully start with like a minute to 2 minutes would be ideal. The fact that I can barely do a single push-up means that plank time is gonna be really short to start with. Oh, goodness. I am tired all of a sudden. Off all the yelling about a few minutes ago. That's a chicken? How is that a chicken? You can only do a push-up. You need to do more up body than no, I do. No, I do. If you need someone to suffer with, I can start my workout when you do. Knowing someone else is going through it too is good motivation. Here it is. The problem is like, I don't do it at a specific time. I do it when I'm free. Like, okay, it's in my routine. I will get to it then. I need to do it. Because I'm shaving my dog after stream, like maybe an hour or two after stream. I want to take a shower around the time I do that to kind of line it up. So I gotta do my workout routine before I shave the dog. I'm only watching these through my phone while planking right now. Fair. I don't blame you for that. I'd probably consider doing the same too if I wasn't the one streaming. I actually won't say no to maybe an eventual like Ring Fit stream or something like that. But I would like to go to a gym, but I'm also not like, I need to go to one. I don't need to go to a gym. A gym just allows you to be more focused because you have no distractions like, oh, well, I could be doing this or doing that or, you know, X, Y, and Z, essentially. Yeah, nothing here. All right. I think that's everything here already. Let's see. All right, then I guess back to Vector, and we'll actually progress. Evil chicken. That's a cockatrice and a chicken. Final Fantasy is lying to you. Your body weights workouts are great for a start. That's all you need. Yeah, I have some weights, like lifting weights, like the dumbbells. Sorry. Right below my computer, because I have a rack here. And then in my closet, in my office, I have some ankle weights as well. I do need to be careful with the ankle weights, though, because my ankle on my right foot is kind of fucked. It's been fucked for months. So I need to use those. I just haven't in a long time. Oh. Oh no, 1,000 gil. Fine, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Also, I think I have it set up that will work for now. I just gotta test it when you're free. All right, fair. Just put a rock, started using red size. I have 30 pounds of rocks in my backpack right behind me. What I need to do now that it's getting warmer is start doing walks around town. The problem is like, when I go out, I like to have like a goal of like, okay, I'm going to X location, but there's only one location in town that I actually care to go to, and it's, you know, it's my local post office. So, all right. Speak to a soldier. Sometimes use a case of beer for my workouts for motivation too. Oh, cat, no. Cat, no. Beer is just nasty, tasty sugar. I don't like alcohol. I really don't. I'm not gonna fault anyone for drinking it, but I also I've had too many people that what's the right way to say it? I've had too many encounters with people who drank too much and were just awful. So I'll get some lemonade for you. Pink Whitney. Oh God. Okay, to be fair, you saw how much I drank last weekend and I wasn't bad at all. No, but it's very rare that I see people who drink who don't end up being a total ass. I met way too many handsy drunks that I really like my hands. I really like my hands because of how soft they are. I've never encountered that. I one time I was really young, like, it was like, I wasn't even in my teens yet. And I specifically remember this encounter. I went to a local park where we lived at the time. And these guys were asking me for weed. Oh, I need to go back over. Okay. Like, I was like, what, 7, maybe 8 at the time? I do drink, but I don't often drink all the alcohol in its container, so usually I have one really fun night. Fair. The opposite Phoenix, I have the issue of never wearing gloves on my line of work. My hands are rough like sandpaper. My hands are pretty soft, but that's also because I deal with computers and not like lumber or oh goodness, sorry chat, I am yawning so much. I do a lot of heavy lifting work. Yeah, I don't. I'm glad I don't either. I would not like it. Ugh. Unless my hands are soft because all the girls like them for some reason. Yeah. I would say that, but that required me to have any interactions with any females, period. Like, let's put it this way, chat. The only interactions with females I usually get are with clients who are well into their 70s. Or Ava and Lumi. Not trying to brag, but I'm kind of a pro at building IKEA furniture. I mean, it's IKEA furniture, though. Obviously, I don't really have anything to say there, because I've never been to an IKEA. That's it. I'm going to buy a plane ticket and I'm going to bring you out to talk to women. Ah, women. Like, okay, let's put it this way. The last time I talked to a woman besides, like, clients or I guess, essentially a coworker? Quote unquote. Would be a former artist that, had a thing going on with Akko's nemesis. Prior to that was my ex. The last time I talked to her was 2017. So, if find you one with similar interests, don't doubt my skill. I don't doubt your skill, but around here, where I live, you're not finding that at all. I promise you, you're not finding that around where I am. golden helm. I accept the challenge. Good luck, because that's the problem about where I live, is it is essentially a retirement community. There's a reason I said my clientele is like women in their 60s or 70s. It is literally like a retirement home where I live. And that doesn't narrow it down, which is why I can freely say that. Because any woman around here that's not that age is in school, at the college, so either any one of the different school tiers, or moved out of into the city. All the old people have. There's some people here that I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, gosh. Ugh. But no, I've okay, let's put it this way. I've lost faith in trying to date, period. Would I like to? Absolutely. Will I? I'm gonna go with no. I mean, Temp, you sound like you're doing better than me. I am getting probably self-conscious to talk to a woman I like to stop trying to pursue them because, oh no, I am. Absolutely I am. Because every time I've actively been like, you know, today's the day I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I do it. And they're like, who are you? And I'm like, God, well, I'm so glad that the months that we've actually spent doing stuff together, now you just don't care who I am. Uh-huh. Cool. Cool. You'll find someone, absolutely, but not now. No, like that's the thing with, even if you're dating, no matter what, or like you're looking for something or you're wanting to, it will come to you. It's just a matter of when. You gotta wait for that right moment, or else it's not gonna matter. Because if you're not getting someone that is good for you, there's, at that point, why bother? Because if you're not getting someone for you, then it's not going to be a maybe a reliable relationship. Oh, hello, Kafka. I'm a god. I'm all powerful. I'll collect more espers. I'll extract their magic, and then I'll revive the Warring Triad. I've already drained all your powers. Now you're useless to me now. You two, take a hike. Oh no, what is Akko doing now? Oh no, hold on. Oh. Oh. Never mind, I see what you meant. I thought Akko was doing something bad and then you meet Kefka. Ah. It's flan, it's pudding, chat. Let's go ahead and do... No, sorry. It's fine. It's funny. What it is. Do I have any tents? Yeah, I know I have tents somewhere. Hold on, where are they? We'll use a tent here so we can restore like all my MP and HP. Do a proper save because it's been a bit. Oh, that's Ifrit. Oh. He looks like the Green Goblin. He kind of does. I hate that now. I sense a familiar strength. Let's do... Oh, hello, Shiva. You have Ramu's power? Wait. Where? Espers. I can see why Ramu entrusted you with his power. Gestal has captured many more of us. They're all here, being drained of their powers. I, too, suffered my turn in one of the capsules. When they finish draining us of our powers, they dump us down here to die. We haven't much time left. We and Ramu are siblings, each of us born with a different elemental power. Ramu is willing to give you his strength, and we shall do the same. Our friends are also running out of time. I'm sure they will lend you their strength as well. Obtained Shiva, and obtained Ifrit. Yay! Let's see. I will do another tent here. Where's a sleeping bag? Why not? Oh, sleeping bag. Okay. Tents are party one. That answers that. Okay, cool. Harold Dale. We'll do another save because now that we have Ifrit and Shiva. What's in this room? And then we can use the rush again. How much money is it? Almost two. We're getting much closer to 200,000. Oh, yeah. I probably should chill. Okay, the YouTube button did work. If you like the content I'm producing, I'd greatly appreciate you leaving a like, subscribing, hitting the bell, and joining the Discord and following on X for the most updated information. As a reminder, we are trying to hit 500 subs on YouTube, because at 500 subs, we will start playing, not on the day, but we're going to be playing Resident Evil 7. And to 500 subs on YouTube is the goal, because 500 is also the amount I need to hit affiliate. And a little extra work, but we're getting there. Ow! We're trying to get him to play spooky game. Yeah, spooky game. Dome Blade? Be a girl calling me? All right. You have fun, cat. Antidote on Sabin. We are just like getting so many spells. Good lord, game. Huh. Okay. You wish to help us, but we haven't long to live. We will follow Ifrit's example. Our power we entrust to you. What are you doing over there? It's Sid! Hello, Sid! What are these? When Espers die, they can leave behind the essence of their powers. The power contained within these stones must have far greater than what we could have ever hoped to extract. Hundreds of times greater. Interesting. In Magicite. Professor Sid. General Celeste. Who are these shady characters, your underlings? No, you see, the true you infiltrated the rebel group as a spy. Oh, hi, bitch. I see, Magicite. Excellent work, Sid. General Celeste, we needn't keep the charade any longer. Bring me those Magicite crystals. Celeste, you tricked us? Of course not. Please trust me. The sweet taste of betrayal. Oh, Celeste, that's so you! Locke, believe me. Now! Kill them all! Locke, let me protect you for once, and maybe then you'll believe me. Celeste, what are you doing? Stop! What happened? Oh, the facility is exploding. Oh no, this is bad. That blast reversed the energy flux in the extraction chambers. We need to get out of here. Oh no! He's throwing up gang signs. Quick, over here. Oh, what have I done? There's no excuse for it, no matter how much Kefka may have threatened me. I'm draining the life energy from Espers just to make people stronger. You've helped me come to a decision. I'm going to talk to the Emperor and make him realize how foolish this whole war is. Alas, I've known her ever since she was a child. I doted on her as if she were my own daughter. But I also forced her to become a Magitek knight. If I ever get to see her again, I want to apologize for all my mistakes. Oh no, it's Kefka. Go! I wanted to save! Okay, yeah, just talk to the warmonger. I'll get him to stop. Temp check Discord? Oh no. What about Discord? The water scroll? Oh, you'll see. Oh, boy. Not good. No, yeah, not good, cat. Not good. At all. Can I, like, heal? No? Okay. Let's not tell Dom he'd have a field day with... No, he would. Dom and Malice would both have a field day with that information. Besides, what you told me is not mine to tell. That is on you, buddy. I feel like an ass saying this, but the art for Final Fantasy teams are so bad. Not all of them, but I can see what you mean. Gale cut. Okay, how much is that gonna hurt? Oh, not too bad at all. Kafka's drawn beautifully though. I would say Terra and Celeste are also really good. Let's do another tent here. I feel like fodder enemies in this game were so lazily drawn and designed. Cat, do you not recognize some of these designs? Cat! Look at the Magitek stuff. The boss I just fought. You should recognize some of these things. You're playing the game they're in right now. Okay, as a reminder, look at the Magitek in this game, then look at Garlemald in 14. Was it paying attention? Clearly. Oh, I probably should save. Okay, there's the chaser. Run! You were taking too long. I got worried. I will say, completely unrelated to 16, not 16, Sticks. I love the way they designed Bahamut in 15. Even if it's just one appearance. Bahamut is usually drawn just beautifully. But in 15, they're just really outdid themselves. His entrance is so damn good. Ted, have you seen Bahamut in 16? Go look at Bahamut in 16. Where's Celeste? We can talk about it later. Let's get out of here. Brad, what a mess. You're not getting away from me. All right, Eggman. We better not overstay our welcome. Let's get out of here fast. I've not seen any content for 16. Enjoy that information I've kind of put in your head. But it seems rather in demand. Here they come. Bahamut in 16 has swords for hands. I don't like the look of those things. This is where the fun begins. We're out of here. I'm worried about Terra. Let's head back to Zozo. Terra, who's that? I'll explain everything on the way about Terra, the Espers, the Returners. Everyone's here. Terra. The Magitek. Father? Remember now, I was raised in the Esper world. The Esper world. It's very weird that they have her eyes open in the front of the sprite when she's supposed to be sleeping. Yeah. Ma doing something. Someone's trying to come through the gate. You're winning, dog? I am winning. She's still quite weak. She'll need to rest for a while. I don't care about spoilers. I looked it up. Whoa, yeah. She's a human. She must have wandered in from the other world by mistake. We gotta kill it right now. Humans and Espers are incompatible. Did I wake you? You're an Esper. What's that pendant around your neck? I'll give it to you. A charm from the Esper world. The Esper world. So that's where I ended up. Everyone is at a loss as to how you, a human, could have made it into our world. You're the one who saved me, aren't you? That's so damn good. Yeah! Yeah, as a reminder, 16 is done by the same team. F16 is written by the same people who wrote Shadowbringers and Endwalker. So... My name is Madeline. It was sick of living in the human world. It's nothing but a pit of greed and hate. As for saying no to immigration. I wandered out into the storm, and before I knew it, I was here. They said that humans and Espers can't coexist. Are you saying you don't want me here? No, I'm just not sure. I'll return to my own world tomorrow. Alright, someone can show you the way back. A human already left. I wonder if she'll be alright without a guide. The human girl went to the gate quite a while ago. Humans had learned of our powers and decided to try and make use of them. That'd be a terrible thing and did. You can fucking tell that is just pure care they put in that design. I need to play 16 now? Yeah! 16 is so good. You will want a new computer before you play 16. For centuries, no human has wandered into our world. Why does it happen now, after all these years? That is indeed a good question. Why? Why is a really good question. What's wrong, Maduin? If you don't want to go back to your world, you're welcome to stay here. But humans and Espers can't be together. How can we know for sure unless we try ourselves? I've told you how many a stream to send me a build. I will buy it soon, but if I have at least how I can price it. No, yeah. No, yeah, I gotta do that. I've been keeping my eye out for PCs. Unless we... try for ourselves. I've chosen a name for her. What is it? Terra. It's beautiful, isn't it? 2 years later. Humans! The next in our world has opened again. This storm is just like the one 2 years ago. And it's the Empire. But this is different from the time Madeline came here. This one brings with it an army that seeks our magical powers. This is no good. Retreat to the Elder's house. Gestalt. I finally found it. For all that time spent decoding the secrets of those ancient texts. Now it's time to reap the rewards. Grab them. Riches to any man who captures an Esper. I think can definitely use my old setup temporarily. Should be good to go for our BG3 playthrough after stream joint. Yeah. BG3 is not that intensive. VC and check the quality with me. Yeah. Terra's alright. We've no choice. We must do the very thing we've been avoiding. You mean the magic barrier? I'll create the Tempest to sweep all the invaders out of our realm. Then I'll seal the gate. Even among Espers, the power to create a magical seal is limited to a single bloodline. I am the last of that line. But at your age, I may not survive, and without me, you will never again be able to open the gate. Madeline. The other world holds nothing for me. Then it's decided. We have no other choice. It's all because of that human woman. Nonsense. You could have led them here for all we know. Why has it been 2 years then? Enough. But she's one of them. Only be a matter of time before she decides she wants our powers. Where are you going? Madeline, she... Oh no, it's already too late. I've begun activating the seal. You won't be able to return. I don't care. Just when the ultimate treasure within my grasp. Hell yeah, fantasy racism! Let's go! Yeah, I gotta go up. Madeline, I'm nothing like them. I know. Thank you. Will you come back home with me? Yes, of course. There goes the child! Farewell, child! Hurry! The speed! That child just... Whoa! Holy shit! The speed of that! So why was the child in her pocket? Why did she have the child to begin with? Yeet! It really was yeet! Holy shit! Oh, and there she goes! Goodbye! Oh, there he goes. Human woman and Babe. The child was rare loot. This portal really wanted that baby. Really did. Leave my daughter alone. Your daughter. She must be the product of a human and a... How fascinating. Looks like my dream of building an empire may come true sooner than I'd ever imagined. Quiet. This world will be mine to rule. Is that father's? I'm the daughter of an Esper and a human. That's why I have these abilities. I should be okay now. I can control this power, as long as I only use it in short bursts. I still already knew the secret of the Esper's power back then. Those Espers in the research facility must have been the ones they grabbed that day. And Celeste's power came at the expense of one of them. The Empire won't get away with this. I'll hit the Emperor with a blitz or two. How are things in Narsh? Maybe we should head back and see. The airship's ready to go. Well, by all means, take a turn at the wheel. Let me teach you how to fly. Press the confirm button to move forward, change course with the left and right directional buttons, adjust altitude with the up and down directional buttons. Press the menu button to move inside the ship. Once inside, you can change party members and purchase items. You can disembark by pressing the cancel button. To board, press confirm near the ship. Got it? Yes. Sure. Press and hold the left and right buttons while using inertial buttons to move without changing the way the airship is facing. This is especially useful when trying to land. Ooh. You know what, chat? I think that's what we're calling for today. Let me grab this. I think that's a really good stopping point, actually. We've done a lot today. Let me save. Setzer's icon! Oh god, why? What is with Setzer's icon? Ah. Alright. Let me do one more quick save. Alright. Ugh. The fantasy has been finalized for today. I'm going to close the game because it's loud. Is there anyone to raid? Chat, who are we raiding? I know it's only been a 2-hour stream, which is quite a bit less than we usually do, but that's okay. I got Dama's live? Is Dama live on YouTube? Where's Dama? Ugh. Oh, Dama's live with Mizu. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I can't raid on YouTube. So I think here's what we're gonna do, chat. We'll technically raid Dama. Why not? But then I think we might raid on Twitch to Razor. How about that? Let's do this. All right, we're gonna raid Razor on Twitch, and chat, go give Dama some love. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow with something. Chat, you all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night, chat.